Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you again so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And today I'm doing the air signs. So to explain, I have decided on my channel to do things astrologically by element. So today is the air element of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And this is activations and predictions for the new year of 2021. And as you can see, I've chosen some Reiki symbols as activations and indications of what's coming for you in 2021. So, without further ado, this is group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. So, give yourselves a moment to see which one resonates with you, and I'll get on with your reading. Hello, group number 1, and this is the symbol that you chose. And on the back it says, "To what an, dissolving blockages." So, group number 1, if you feel like certain things have persisted, that one thing you can't put your finger on, something in the way, an obstacle in the way of you reaching and achieving your goals. In 2021, this is going to be abundantly clear for some of you who don't know what this blockage is. It will become clear what it is, and for others of you, you know full well what it is, but it will start to dissipate in this coming year. And this isn't just obstacles to goals too. It could be, blocked chakras, or fears and phobias that you've had as well. So that's something to consider. As you work on your inner world, your outer world starts to reflect more of the same. So that's a message I'm getting for you, group number 1. And let's pull some tarot. Okay, for some of you, it's been problems with property. So, that could be a car. Perhaps you rented a place out to someone and they've taken advantage of you. They owe you a lot of rent. Something along those lines for some of you. For others of you, it might be more of an internal blockage. And that could be your health for some of you as well. Like a certain health problem or problems in your joints. Something along those lines for some of you. Take whatever resonates with you. All right. Let's see. So we have the Hierophant and the Two of Cups. All right. 3 of Wands and the Emperor. 9 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. So, start with these. So I feel like for some of you, you might be getting married this coming year. It could have been too, like if you're already married, you might have had problems with your marriage perhaps, but there is an agreement that there's some sort of reunion and resolution. And if it isn't, it's, maybe it's a situation where you have a moderator wanting to do things in a more loving way instead of like a, bitter divorce way perhaps. Because I don't see a lot of negative energy here. Just, sometimes things don't work out. So take that as you may. For some of you, cool, you'll be getting married this coming year. For others of you, it is a reconciliation of a marriage. And for others of you, it's someone like a moderator who's deciding certain things, who gets what. But I don't see bad blood here. I just see things taking to the next level, whether that is actually getting married or separating because it's just not working anymore. So those are some things I see here. and the Emperor and the Three of Wands. So you're really, part of the blockage for some of you was dismissing this marriage, or someone who's had a real aversion to getting married for some of you. Because this is really you wanting to get things done, wanting to move forward in your life. I'm getting a sense that you are tired of waiting for other people to be ready. Like you've waited for this for a long time, whether that is getting married or finally ending the marriage so you can get on with your life. Because you have plans, group number 1, which I can see here with this 9 of Pentacles and this 3 of Pentacles. So independence, really, really loving living on your own, looking forward to finishing projects, really looking forward to, like, if it's one of the messages holds clear for some of you, if it's finally getting a property back, it's like fixing it up and selling it or renting it or something like that. For others of you, it's a project. And for others of you, maybe it's this marriage that you're coming into in the new year, like renovating a house to your liking, for example. Not everything is going to resonate with everybody, but these are the general messages I'm getting. You're really loving what you're building, your own project, your baby. Really wanting to see to every step of what's been going on with this project, or literally a house. Enjoying the process. And then here I see the 8 of Pentacles. So this year for you guys, group number 1, is all about really being able to see the fruits of your efforts you've put into something, in this project, in this home, and it's really going to show. I feel like for you, things that have plagued you or been in the way in terms of these projects, for some of you in terms of actually getting married or dismantling a marriage, it's you really being in your own power, really being motivated, really making things happen, and things turning out well for you, because now you can finally get past doing things on someone else's terms all the time. You can really look forward to the things you've done on your own shining, and people coming forward and towards you because they can see all the effort that you've put into this. This man has got a skill, he's a craftsman. You can really tell that he knows what he's doing. And so other people want to hire him for his work. And with you and the projects you're moving forward and that you've waited a long time for, that is finally happening for you. So let's take a look at the back. Yeah, 7 of Wands. You've really been working hard on bringing these changes, these manifestations to these projects that you've been working on. Yeah, because the Devil, because you felt like certain things have been holding you back. And it could have been this person in this marriage, or if it wasn't a marriage, it was like a dissolving of karma with a person who you felt like was holding you back from certain things. So I feel like those attachments to the way things used to be and how they will be now, because you put so much of your effort into it, will turn out well for you this year, group number 1. Really stepping into your own power. And it will show this year, group number 1. It will show. So let me pull you a message. You will not wed your first love and benefit. So this could mean a couple different things to you, group number 1. One is maybe you've put a lot of effort into a particular career, and it turns out the thing that you love doing more is the thing that takes off. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a marriage per se, but it could be other commitments. So for some of you that are getting married this year, it's You're glad because maybe this isn't the first person you fell in love with. You're glad you waited for them because it will be a good marriage. So those are the couple of messages I'm getting for you. So this year for you, group number 1, is having a deeper sense of security in yourself, in your visions, because you can actually see them blossoming this year. Those blockages with people, with situations, with things you felt were holding you back, that'll be washed away this coming year in 2021. So let me know if this was helpful to you. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm publishing new videos. Have a blessed day. Thank you for joining me. Hello, group number 2, and welcome to your reading. And this is the symbol that you chose, and it says Rutude, presence. So group number 2, if you are the kind of person who has a tendency to live more in your mind, more in, you're focused more on things that have happened, and really thinking about the future and letting those things get you down, or feeling paranoid about things, this year, 2021, is about living in the now, living in the present, not having your energy scattered everywhere by thinking about everywhere else besides where you are now. And this could also be practicing an attitude of gratitude for you. I'm thankful for the roof over my head. I'm thankful for a hot shower. I'm thankful for a hot meal. It's a place to start anyway. So I feel like for you, group number 2, it's going to be practicing living in the now, or this is something that unfolds for you in 2021. So those are the messages I'm getting. Let's pull some tarot. I'm being freed from being in that mindset for a long time, because you don't realize until you don't think that way anymore how much that weighed heavily on you. And when you change your thoughts, you can really transform your life, group number 2. It's not easy, but practice makes perfect. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, we got Devil and the 7 of Wands, the Empress, the King of Cups. Yeah, there's the Worry, Page of Swords, 9 of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. The Page of Cups. All right. So, let's start with this. So what I'm seeing here is, for some of you, group number 2, it could be that you're really focused on doing things a certain way, or you feel like if you put a lot of your effort into something, that you're just going to be burned by it, because you have before in the past. You're really worried about that. You're too attached to the outcome being bad, being more pessimistic, being really defensive about certain things because of those experiences. And it could be that this coming year, or already, certain people have been trying to come in and out of your life that aren't healthy for you, and you find yourself being really defensive, but it's also exhausting for you, because maybe some of these people have really bad habits that you just can't be around anymore. Like maybe you're recovering from some sort of addiction and you just can't be around these people anymore. That's for some of you. But I'm just getting this general feeling of being so defensive because you've been hurt before that you don't allow good things coming into your life. You prevent seeing the fruits of your efforts come to be, because you might have a tendency to keep people away from you because of this. All right? And then I see the King of Cups and the Empress. So there is this genuine desire to want to manifest good things in your life. You know, and I'm seeing for some of you, you really want to bring someone into your life, like a love interest here or a friend, but you feel here, you feel very worried about, okay, you open up and communicate with them and you want to offer them your cup of love, but you're so worried that they're going to reject you or turn you down. I see that here for you too, group number 2. That's some of you. Feeling really worried about how you're going to be received because, you know, this may be a person you've really had on your mind for quite some time. You've been taking your time thinking about how you're going to approach them because you see this person as the Empress. You have genuine deep feelings for this person, but you might feel like these 2 cards, you might feel like, oh, like she's, or he, it doesn't matter. It could be masculine or feminine person with these energies, but you might feel like, oh, like she's literally out of my element, out of my league, because this is an earthen mother card and this is a watery card. So it's all these emotions you have that you're not sure how your love is going to be received by another person, because perhaps you went about this, or you want to go about this casually, but you might not, I feel like you might not have the skill to be able to communicate properly to an Empress. You know what I mean? There's a lot of nervousness here about you approaching this person. You know, because you might be someone who has a reputation for being a certain way, but perhaps you want to change that. Or you've been so caught up with the way you used to operate, and that's why presence of mind needs to be developed this year if you are going to grow confident enough to approach this person. Or, you know, maybe another thing I see here, maybe you treated this person not so nicely before. So that's part of the worry as well. Not everything will resonate with everyone, but these are messages I'm getting. You've realized you genuinely love and care about this person, and you want to offer them this cup, but you are so worried about it. You want a fresh new beginning, group number 2. You want to operate different. I feel like you want to remove the chains to your past and how you used to do things. And that's why you can really see a future with this person you're so smitten with, that you have deep feelings for. But it's up to you. It's always up to you how you want to approach this. If you will truly leave the past behind, group number 2, and stay in the present moment to develop, to grow, to operate from a place of love and not from worry about feeling lost constantly. So these are some messages I'm picking up here, group number 2. Yeah, the 2 of Cups, that reunion, that friendship, that loving partnership. This is something you truly desire, group number 2. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. So a word of advice from Spirit that I'm getting with this Knight of Pentacles is, if you truly want to change how you've gone about things, especially within the sphere of romance and relationships, take it slow and steady. Take that time to build up that different reputation. Let your word be your bond. If you're going to do something, well, if you say you're going to do something, actually follow through and do it. Don't just be talk, but walk the walk as well. And your reputation will change by the way you conduct yourself. Take it slow and steady so it's something that sticks. Change, doesn't usually happen in a day when it comes to how you operate emotionally or have been operating before. Every day at a time. Little choices here and there make big changes in your life. So those are some messages I'm getting for you here for your year of 2021, group number 2. And let me draw you a message. Within a month, you will hear news of great importance. So some of you, it might be that you've already made the offer and you haven't heard back. And that's why you're really worried about it. Because this is something you really care about, and well, the outcome is something you really care about, and this person, You know, for some of you, it could have been that you applied to something as well, so you can get your life on track here and on track to this person. So you've put in an offer for something and you're waiting. You're waiting to see, or if you've been trying something different, you're waiting to see the results. Oh, okay. Because for some of you, you're waiting to see whether or not you are like a paternity test, whether or not you're the parent, or whether or not someone you've been involved with is pregnant. So that's not going to resonate with all of you, but I'm getting some messages here. But either way, you will hear your answer within a month, whatever you've been waiting to hear about. And there's been a lot of worry associated with this. But you will get your answer in the new year, group number 2. Just stay present, stay positive, and if you are truly going to change your life, follow through with it. Not all changes have to be big, but little things make a difference, group number 2. So if this was helpful to you, let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, and share this video if you like. Have a blessed day, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you again. Hello, group number 3, and welcome to your reading. And these are the 2 symbols that you chose. And one of them represents the crown chakra, and the other one is Choku-rei, which is this symbol here. And this is enlightenment and initiation. So, group number 3, whether or not you consider yourself a spiritual person, there's a lot of activations coming to your crown chakra. And I chose this symbol of Choku-rei because that's the first symbol you learn when you learn Reiki. So if you are someone who's interested in energy healing, I highly, highly recommend Reiki. I had a wonderful teacher as well. So this year, I feel like it's a lot of spiritual activations for you, opening up to other spiritual pathways that you might have dismissed before, not taken seriously, or for some of you, this is a welcome surprise for this year, that you'll be initiated into more or interested in more spiritual forms of learning or of energy work. You know, having more spiritual experiences, you know, certain psychic senses, like clairvoyance, clairaudience, there's so many clairs, but you get what I'm trying to say, is your spiritual abilities to become more open and activated this coming year of 2021. So, those are messages I'm getting for you, group number 3. And let me pull some tarot. Because right now it might be a lot of very interesting dreams. And if you are having some interesting dreams, I highly, highly recommend a dream journal so you can keep track. I know that's been very beneficial for me on my spiritual journey. As well as spiritual books too. Love, love, love those. Highly recommend them. All right, so let's see what we've got going on. Ooh, 9 of Cups, 7 of Swords. Ooh, King of Swords, Justice, and the Lovers. Got some majors in here. 6 of Cups, King of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So, got a lot of people in here. This King of Wands, King of Pentacles, and this King of Swords. You know, these could be people that you have with you on your spiritual journey that you meet. Or it could also be activations within yourself. Because when I see this, especially, I think of past life activation with this card and these 2 cards. So could be a part of the activations coming through to you is the fact that you were a great visionary in terms of your creativity and spirituality. Like people really want to, people are really drawn to your creativity and how you promote yourself. But then there's also this sense of you thinking about the long term and being very prosperous. And these are things and abilities learned in other lifetimes that you've wanted to utilize. You know, this is the dream come true card. This is your wishes being satisfied. If these do represent people, these are people on your team. These are keepers. These are people who are really in their element with their given skill. And it could be you with yours as well. Another situation I'm seeing here for the new year as well is some sort of, because if this, for whoever resonates with this, if it was a group situation and you wanted to find out who was being shady, who was lying, who was being sneaky, they will be found out this year. If you've been wondering about that, this is the card of getting caught right-handed. Because I also see the Lovers, Justice, and the Knight of Swords. So for some of you, it could literally be a court case where things turn out in your favor because of the way that you chose to go about it. If you keep a level head on your shoulders about how you go about this legal action, I feel like it will turn out in your favor. Because you can choose to handle it in an immature way, but that might not turn out in your favor, right? So if it's literally a court case for some of you, I suggest that level heads will prevail. This person will be caught. It might take time, and that's really annoying. But patience will really pay off if it literally is a court case. All right? For some of you, it is the balancing of karma here. Perhaps karma with certain people, with the way you used to handle things. And perhaps making better choices about who you involve in your business as well. And not discounting certain people. I'm getting off of this, like some of you might have had a tendency to only hire people, for example, or work with people who are your friends, but sometimes that doesn't pay off. And mixing business with pleasure sometimes doesn't work. That's another lesson I see here. So those are some of the messages that are coming through, but I also see this big activation of being able to experience different spiritual abilities, spiritual happenings, things that might have happened to you when you were a child or that you saw other people do, like really magical stuff. Things you might have dismissed that you rediscover, like magic is real. Miracles are real. Just because it's an experience you've had that no one else has had doesn't mean it's not valid. Like an astral projection or a vision. You're seeing it and experiencing it for a reason, group number 3. But I really see this rebalancing of being able to access certain parts of yourself you might have buried for fear of like repercussions by other people, because maybe other people in your past weren't into that or said it was, only for crazy people, right? But I see wishes coming true in the rediscovery that you've had it within you all along. So often on the spiritual journey we think, oh, it only happened once, it'll never happen again. No, you're opening up to these past experiences that you've had as well. And a word of advice, another message I'm getting here, group number 3, is be wise about spiritual teachers and classes you may go to as well. If you go to a class or you buy a book or you get involved with something and it doesn't feel right to you, just because you're not a teacher doesn't mean your intuition isn't valid. Listen to that voice within as well, because anything that is deceptive, okay, that's part of your new activations. Anything that seems deceptive to you, your intuition is telling you, again, you might not have on the books proof, but if it feels wrong to you, then it isn't meant for you, group number 3. Learn to trust that. I feel like part of the activation for you coming this year, 21, is the fact that you'll be able to see through people's crap. They won't be able to hide certain things from you anymore. So that's something to keep in mind, group number 3. Spiritual activations for you, opening up to these experiences. And for some of you, this is guides as well. Spiritual guides being more present in your life, helping you along, suggesting things to you in a loving way. And just another word of advice, you know it is a guide if it comes in the form of a suggestion. If any energy is demanding that you must do something, no. Loving suggestion is the way things come through from guides. So that's another message that's coming through. All right, so let's look at the back. Yeah, Knight of Wands, keeping that positive mental attitude. And that Ace of Swords, and I see the Hangman back here too. So you know what that tells me? There's a big breakthrough for you. There's a big change in your perception, group number 3. You're learning to see things that have always been around you and always been there. You just might have been, some of you might have just been too cynical or thinking like that's not possible. That's going to change for you this year, group number 3. And these are the things I see. So let me pull you a message. You must change your habits, for some are not good. All right. So again, I feel like this applies for some of you to the fact that just because someone's a good friend doesn't mean they're a good person to work with. And you might have had a tendency to believe in the stories that people tell you that you want to believe versus the truth of what they're actually doing when they think no one's watching. You know, that's part of the messages coming through. And often when we have spiritual breakthroughs, things and behaviors and attitudes that used to be comforting or fun start to fall away, as well as with people. It's up to you, but that's a message that's coming through to you. So, group number 3, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if this was helpful to you. You can share this video if you like, and have a wonderful and blessed day. I'll see you again soon.